Hi everyone and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build video. Today I'm bringing you a charming little English countryside cottage inspired by traditional cottagecore vibes, complete with a lovely garden, a small greenhouse, a stable and even a classic well. If you love peaceful, nature-filled builds with a rustic flair, you are going to enjoy this one. Let's start with the exterior. This house is designed in the classic English cottage style, and in England, a cottage means more than just a type of home. It's a wall lifestyle, historical cottage where small rural homes built for farm laborers or tenant families open on the estate of a landowner. The word itself comes from the old term cottagem, which literally means a humble dwelling. The walls here are stone, covered in the light plaster, and I've added climbing plants like ivy and roses, iconic features of English country homes. These aren't just decorative either. Ivy acts as natural insulation, keeping the house warm in winter and cool in summer. The thatched roof is probably the most recognizable feature of English cottage, and even though it may look fragile, a well-maintained that can last up the 16-18 years. Thatching is a special trade, and every region in the UK has its own style. In Devon, for example, the thatch is denser, while in Norfolk it's flatter and broader. The garden is the heart of this build, and in England gardening is almost a national pastime. On the left side there's a small vegetable plot inspired by traditional allotment. These small plots of land were originally given to working class families during the Industrial Revolution so they could grow their own food, and they become especially important during World War II as part of the Dig for Victory campaign. On the right, there's a more natural flower garden with wild daisies, not just pretty to look at, but also great for pollinators. English gardens are famous for looking a bit untamed. That's intentional, unlike the symmetrical praise lack of French gardens. English gardens celebrate natural growth, texture and color. This style became popular in the 19th century thanks to garden design Gertrude Jackley, who believed gardens should feel like living paintings. Attracted to the house is a little greenhouse inspired by the Victorian era. Back then, greenhouses or conservatories were statues symbolized for the wealthy who used them to grow exotic plants from all over the empire. Today they are a lot more practical, great for seed starting herbs or even tomatoes. Fun fact: Britain's love for botany in the 19th century led to plant hunting expedition all over the world, many common garden plants in the UK today, like fuchsias or camellias, were actually brought back from faraway lands during that time. At the back of the lot, there's a small stable that could easily house chickens or a pony, very fitting for rural living. In traditional countryside homes, keeping animals wasn't just for food, but also part of a self-sufficient lifestyle that connected people with the land. The well is another nostalgic touch. Many homes in the English countryside relied on wells for water well into the 20th century. Today, they are mostly decorative, but some are still in use, especially in remote or protected areas. Moving inside, we enter a cozy and bright living room decorated in light blues and whites, inspired by the cottage look that's popular in southern England. These bright tones help reflect light, which is important in the UK's often gloomy weather. The kitchen is compact but functionally styled in grays and soft naturals. It's based on the Shaker-style kitchens, known for their simplicity and craftsmanship. This design has its roots in the 18th century's Quaker communities who valued practicality, natural materials, and minimalism. Upstairs, the house has 3 rooms, a main bedroom, a guest room, and a bathroom. The main bedroom is done in earthy blues and browns, very calming and in tune with nature. The guest room is warm and inviting with a simple classic look, while the bathroom takes inspiration from Victorian design with white tiles, a wooden floor, and a freestanding bathtub. Interestingly, in many other English homes, bathrooms were originally added much later, often on the ground floor, because the house wasn't built with plumbing in mind. This little house isn't just Sims built, it's well mood. The English countryside lifestyle or cottage life has become really popular worldwide thanks to the Cottagecore aesthetic. It celebrates slow living, homegrown food, natural walks, baking, and just being more in touch with the season. So I hope you enjoy this detailed tour on my English countryside cottage. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more homes like this, or maybe something from another region or historical area. Thanks so much for watching, and I see you soon in the next build.
you.